Welcome to CyberTalk, the new podcast from the Cybersecurity Coalition. Let's meet the hosts.
Okay, so you mean I introduce Danny and he introduces me? Well, okay. Danny is an expert in anti-fraud, online security, awareness, and fraud risk with almost 33 years of experience. And you can ask him almost anything about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But more seriously, he's extremely organized, conscientious, well, more than I am actually. Is it right?
Sort of, but let's talk about you, Alexander.
Ooh.
This guy is incredibly creative. He never stops.
That's it?
Well, of course not.
Okay.
I feel like everyone knows you already. Alexander is a lawyer who lost his way and transitioned into cybersecurity awareness at ING about 13 years ago. Then he turned to fraud awareness. He co-created the awareness focus group at the coalition 9 years ago. Alexandre started the first, and as far as we know, still the only podcast for the general public on anti-fraud and online security. Initially, almost 4 years ago, he was doing it in both languages. Dutch for de fraudeur, de hacker en jij, and French for le fraudeur, le hacker et vous.
Yeah, but it was quite time consuming, especially for a French guy like me to do a podcast in Dutch. So I asked Danny to join the adventure. Now there are more than 120 podcast episodes available in both languages. That's impressive.
CyberTalk is a new cybersecurity podcast for professionals and managers from the Cybersecurity Coalition. Alexandre will host the French version and I will host the Dutch one. We interview professionals about their experiences, their thoughts and insights on cybersecurity for companies. Today, all organizations, no matter their size, are at risk.
And cybersecurity remains a major concern, but many decision makers are unsure about how to address it. We aim to give them a clearer vision of cybersecurity and engage them in securing their own business by demonstrating that sometimes simple actions can make a significant difference. Well, anything related to cybersecurity.
But more specifically, we want to cover topics like the role of a CISO, risks for hospitals, employee training, NIS2 compliance, and much more.
And the first episode is already recorded. It's about the history of the Cybersecurity Coalition, so stay tuned.